Welcome to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX, on your radio and online, featuring streaming video on mywithersradio.com. Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. All Stars and Stitches. Bean Insurance. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams basketball. The Ren Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon from the CHS Arena. The Centralia Holiday Tournament well underway today. This is your Ren Lake College pregame show. Chris Hugo without Danny Czerwinski today. He is on assignment calling the Waltonville Spartans Championship semifinal at AM 940. He is with Coach John Shadow, and I will be here by myself today on your Ren Lake College pregame and throughout the game. And, of course, at Ren Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, it's time. We need to go ahead and take a quick break, believe it or not. Belleville West Maroons, Mount Vernon Rams coming up. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Do you know what your mortgage rate is? You probably know what your monthly payment is, but your interest rate can make a big difference. With a lower interest rate, I may be able to help lower your monthly payment. Stop by People's National Bank today and ask to see me, Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist, about refinancing your current loan. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Rams letter jackets, All Stars and Stitches, Rams cheerleading jackets, All Stars and Stitches, Rams hoodies, All Stars and Stitches, Rams t-shirts, All Stars and Stitches, Rams car stickers, All Stars and Stitches, Rams yard signs, All Stars and Stitches, Rams apparel, All Stars and Stitches, anything Mount Vernon Rams, All Stars and Stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The best car for the money right now is the Chevy Impala. It's been out a while. It's a proven car. There again, it's comfortable. It's easy to use all the instrumentation. It's got a great ride, 30 miles per gallon for a 6-passenger car. It's just really remarkable. It's a safe car. There again, 5-star rating. Interest rates are low, and I think right now is a great time to buy.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and mywithersradio.com.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena for your Ren Lake College pregame show. Ren Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. Chris Hugo, solo today. Danny Czerwinski on assignment at the Centralia Holiday Tournament. I'll be bringing you this one here on 94.1 FM. Online with audio only at mywithersradio.com. Due to blackout regulations for our Centralia High School, we are not allowed to video stream. However, we'll have highlights from today's game on our Facebook page. Like us, WMIX Sports. Vernon Rams, Belleville West. 2 o'clock game here for the 69th Annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. The Rams come in 8-2, having not played since Saturday, December the 17th against Waterloo on the road, picking up a big win there. Conversely, the Belleville West Maroons come in 3-5 on the year without their leading scorer, Nick Van Osdale. His 15.5 points a game will be missed due to a broken wrist. We'll tell you more about that here on the Ren Lake College pregame show. Stay tuned. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritan Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena for the 69th Annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. Mount Vernon Rams, Belleville West Maroons. The 8 versus 9 game unofficially here from the CHT. Again, the Belleville West Maroons come in 3-5 on the year. Losses to Vianney out of St. Louis, Belleville East, East St. Louis, O'Fallon, and Edwardsville. Again, without leading scorer Nick Van Osdale for about 6 weeks. He broke his wrist in a December 10th win against Granite City. West wins, meanwhile, come against the aforementioned Granite City, Hazelwood Central, and St. Louis Christian. The Rams' 2 losses, meanwhile, as they come in 8-2, are a 1-point loss to the Heron Tigers and a 4-point 4-point loss at the hands of the Centralia Orphans right here at the CHS Arena. Winner doesn't get much of a reward. They get the number 1 seed, Bogan Bengals, tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Loser falls to the 10 o'clock matchup tomorrow where they will take on St. Lawrence, the Vikings. This will be a big one today. Neither coach really cared much for this pairing, but the Maroons and the Rams will tip off here in about 2 minutes. We'll take our final break, come at you with your Central Christian Church starting lineup right here on the Red Lake College pregame show from the 69th Annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
In reality, having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. Tony Wilt is that State Farm agent at 4121 South Water Tower Place, Mount Vernon.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Dodge dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. At King City, we want to be your Caliber headquarters. Leave it to Dodge Caliber to modernize the driving experience. Similar vehicles offer an overdone sedan experience, while Caliber cranks it up with a bold 5-door hatchback encounter. Oversized wraparound quad halogen headlamps, signature Dodge crosshair grille, and broad-shouldered wheel flares exude attitude with every turn. Dial up your personal driving experience with available chrome accents, fog lamps, and an aerodynamically designed rear spoiler. At King City Chrysler, we have a great selection of the 2011 Dodge Caliber ready for immediate delivery. Receive huge cash discounts or 1.9 for 72 months. We may even be able to lower your existing payment and you drive a new car. Come into King City Chrysler at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and let's deal.
Back out to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena on WMIX, online at MyWithersRadio.com. Audio only, of course, due to Centralia High School District 200 blackout regulations. We cannot stream video of tonight's game. However, we can offer you video highlights coming your way tomorrow on the WMIX Sports Facebook page, or maybe tonight, really just tonight. It may just depend on my gumption and how many games I have to do on sister station X95. Chris Hugo here with you. Danny Czerwinski on assignment. Jeff Crow will be bringing you those video highlights in high quality, high definition. Those will come your way later. He'll process that for us and get it taken care of. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. You can catch our scoreboard updates on Twitter today at 94 Sports. We have the two disconnected from each other right now, so we won't clog your Facebook news feed. So if you want our scoreboard updates, follow us at 94 Sports. Rim Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. We got kind of a late start to our RLC pregame. Sorry that we're kind of buzzing through everything real quick, but we'll get to the starting lineups presented by Central Christian Church here right now. First, for the home team on the scoreboard, do it a little backwards because Mount Vernon may be the home team in your heart. We'll do Belleville West first. They'll have a 2-guard, 2-forward center set, the traditional set. In the backcourt, it'll be number 22, a 5'8 guard, DJ Owens, filling in for the aforementioned Nick Van Osdale. His 15.5 points a game are gone due to a broken wrist for about 6 weeks. Also in the backcourt will be number 24, Michael Schmidt. He is the son of former West Maroon coach Bill Schmidt, now the athletic director. Your forwards in the front court will be number 15, 6'5 forward, Jarrett Jones, and number 33, a 6'6 forward, Jalen Owens, while your center is the big 6'8 senior, number 52, Kendall Smith. Quickly for the Rams will be Tyrell Trimble, Jaron Lydell, Clay Payne, Leonte Badger, and Trevor Flota. Wow. I just got to look at the height advantage that Belleville West has, much bigger in person. Badger will be tipping for the Rams in their home uniforms. Actually, I had that backwards earlier. The Rams are the home team. In their whites with orange and black trim, it'll be controlled by Belleville West as Badger loses the tip to number 52, Kendall Smith. We'll have a scoreboard update coming your way shortly as the Rams get settled in for the CHC. West basketball on the left wing. Michael Schmidt with it. Goes up top. Finds DJ Owens getting the start tonight. Down low, they've already worked it, but back out top it goes to Jalen Owens. Lost by DJ Owens as they went left corner. Rescued by Schmidt. He'll settle down the West offense. 7:34 to go in the first. No score. This first-round game between the Rams and the Maroons. The Maroons turn the ball over to be stolen away by Leonte Badger in the front court. Makes it to the basket. Good. Leonte gets the first 2 points of the ball game off of a turnover. And the Rams have a 2-0 lead with 7:18 to play in the first. Not a bad effort there. Of course, the starting lineups tonight were presented by Central Christian Church. Discover the excitement at Central. More on them after this jumper from the left block falls off the rim. No good by Kendall Smith. Of course, Central Christian Church, find them online at thenewscentral.com. Watch their webcasts. All their church services stream on thenewscentral.com. Trevor Floater with the basketball, right wing, looks around. 6:54 to play in the quarter. Still 2-0 Rams. Van Osdale, a huge asset to that West offense. We'll see if the Rams can steal a first-round win here from this taller team. Leonte Badger has it right volleyball line. 6:42 to play in the quarter. 2-0 Rams on top. Dangerous pass to Trimble. He'll work it from the left wing, trying to force it inside. Gets it right back off the tip, and good. Tyrell Trimble makes something out of a broken play. Makes it 4-0. Rams with 6:30 to play. Far side, DJ Owens looks inside to Smith. Has to kick back across, finds Jones. Looking inside. Great play by the Maroons off the left block. Jalen Owens picks up 2. Gets on the board for Belleville West. 4-2. Rams doubling up the Maroons. 6:15 to play in the opening quarter. On Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the holidays with the Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Right side, it's Lydell with the basketball. 6:02 to play in the quarter. Rams up a deuce. Floater gets it left wing. 3 on the way. Off the mark. Nobody there for the Rams underneath. DJ Owens comes away with the board. And here comes Schmidt and Belleville West. 5:51 to go in the quarter. Ram lead is 4-2 in the first round of the 69th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. Up top, that is Jarrett Jones. Kicks to the left side. Owens 3 on the way. No good. Tipped away on the rebound, and Jarrett Jones will put it back right block. We're tied at 4. Just like that, a 4-0 run from the Maroons ties it up with 5:30 to play in the first. Rams look to settle down. We'll run down some previous scores today from Centralia here in just a little bit. We'll tell you how the Waltonville Spartans are doing in a championship semi from Cesar. Floater with it, left sideline, looking to work right in the circle. Finds Lydell, gets away with a hand check, now left side. Clay Payne back to the circle, right of it to Leonte Badger. Badger had the opening points of the ball game with 5:09 to play here. We're tied at 4. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. We're worldwide on mywithersradio.com. Right elbow, it's Badger looking to shake past the much taller defender. And there will be a foul on the floor. That will be the first on Kendall Smith. Should be the first foul on Belleville West. And just like that, the Rams will take it underneath. It'll be Lydell to trigger. Previous games here at Centralia today, Cahokia defeated Jacksonville 63-44. Adds it to quick work to Payne along the baseline, forces his way to the basket, cutting like a knife. Misses the shot off the right block, but will go to the line to shoot 2. Great inbounding play by the Rams, gives them 2 chances at the line. Alton defeated Richards from Oak Lawn 65-46, and Bogan defeated St. Lawrence 70-44. At 1 at Cesar, Waltonville led Goreville 8-3. That's right. Waltonville led number 1 seed Goreville 8-3 after 1. They're looking for a berth in the championship game tomorrow night. That scoreboard update's brought to you by Tony Wilt. More on him after Clay Payne knocks down the second free throw, makes them both. 6-4 Rams by 2. 4:52 to play here in the opening quarter. For all your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt, your local State Farm agent. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They're going to work it inside. Kendall Smith mid-post, turn around from the right side, no good, gets his own rebound. Rams all over him on a triple team, turns around, lobs it in. We're tied at 6. Great credit there to Kendall Smith by working his way around in the paint and getting the bucket off the second chance. 6-6, 4:26 to play in the first. Here come the Rams. Right in the circle, this Jaron Lydell finds Leonte Badger in the corner. 4:20 to play, opening quarter action. Chris Hugo here with you on WMIX. Badger the basket, it's good. Leonte Badger slipped from the left elbow to left block. Gives the Rams a 2-point lead, 8-6. This will be Schmidt bringing it across right of the circle. Again, his dad, Bill Schmidt, legendary coach of the Maroons. Looking left side, it is Owens, who has it stolen away by Lydell. Across the way, far sideline in the front court. Badger will bring it back, left of the circle for Payne with 3:48. Rams up 2. Will that change? We'll see. Thought Badger was going to go up for 3. Faked me like he does every time on the Payne three-pointer. Back to Payne, now over to Badger, left corner near the sideline. 3:36 remains here in the first quarter. We'll tell you we'll find a Community First Bank player of the game coming your way in the postgame show. Lydell, a little bit of pressure up top. Belleville in the 1-3-1 to start. It'll be Mr. Badger to the basket again. Goes left side off the block. He's camped out there most of the day. 10-6, Rams back up 4 for the first time since the 4-0 start. 3:14 to play in the quarter. 4-point ball game. Maroons look a little shaken. DJ Owens with it on the far side. Able to find Jalen Owens up top, left wing to Schmidt. Schmidt looking for Smith inside, tied up by Badger. Swung back around by Jones to Owens on the far side. Up top, it's Kendall Smith. Rams in man, now back to the left side. That's Jarrett Jones. Left elbow jumper, good by Jalen Owens. Belleville West struggling to miss here today. They've shot very well in this first quarter. They're back within 2:45 to play here in the first quarter. That Com First Player of the Game, presented by Community First Bank. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Lydell with the basketball goes back to the right sideline for Payne. He'll heave it across to Trimble. Back to the right wing, Lydell kicks over baseline corner. There is Payne. Dribbles back to the right wing with a left hand. Now back to the right corner, Lydell looking to feed back door. Stolen away on the interception by Jarrett Jones. And here come the Maroons, down 2, 10-8. Ball fake going down low off the left block. Jalen Owens will be fouled. Take your pick on the Rams trio. Looks like it may be Trevor Flota. That'll be Trevor's first. Should be team's first. Chris Hugo here with you. Danny Czerwinski on assignment following the Waltonville Spartans on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. That game on AM 940 right now if you're looking for the Spartans. That's Cesar. It'll be a lob play into Jarrett Jones. He'll go right block. No good, surprisingly. Tip back by Jalen Owens. Won't go either. And Jalen Owens will go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the second team foul on the Rams, first on Tyrell Trimble. Tying it up from the free throw line is a possibility here for Belleville West. That is actually Marquise Goodwin. He'll make the first. He'll get a second, obviously. 10-9 back within 1 hour, the Maroons. 2:02 to play. First quarter action live from the CHS Arena on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, courtesy of Banterra Bank. Nail a 3. Go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Goodwin drains them both. He has 2. We're tied at 10. First quarter action. Fees are into the ball game with Badger, Lydell, Trimble, and Payne. A little bit of 1-3-1 press here from the Maroons. Lydell stuck in the back corner. It'll go over to Badger. There are about 8 seconds. The lob up ahead. Trimble dishes back to Payne. Great play. Blocked out of bounds. It'll be Ram basketball. Thought it touched the baseline initially, then they let it go. Belleville West thought they should have had it. Not the case, and Joe Muniz arguing his plight, but that is the correct call by the officials. It was blocked out of bounds. 1:47 to go in the quarter. Rams will trigger from the corner. Left of the basket. Quick inbound to Trimble. Tied at 10. Rams and Belleville West. Slide underneath the Payne. He's fouled by Michael Schmidt. That'll be his first. Team's third. We are glad to have you with us. Sorry if this feels like a rushed broadcast early on. Got a bit of a late start, but here we are with you for Rams basketball. Every game of the CHT can be heard on sister station X95. Turnover on the inbound. It'll go right into the hands of Adam Bauer. Across the way comes Schmidt on the right wing. Well into the front court we are. Looking for the slide down low. There it is. Goodwin blocked from behind by Feeser. Count the basket. Foul will be on Feeser from behind. So Belleville West takes the lead for the first time today. Has a chance to make it a tray lead on the and one. So we'll see if Marquise Goodwin can make it 3 for 3 today from the charity stripe. And it is good. 3:30 contest coming your way this afternoon. We'll tell you who's in that one shortly. 1:33 to go in the first quarter here. 13-10 West. Pressmaker by the Rams up the left side on the sidewinder. Badger leans in. Whistled for the walk. Well, that'll be a turnover for the Rams. Goes right back to Belleville West. They're going to try to add to this 13-10 lead. 1:25 to play in the quarter. Rams win. They're back here at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Rams lose. They're right here at 10. So almost a turnover by Belleville West. It'll be gobbled up on the floor. Hungry Hippos by Trimble. Up ahead, Badger. Ooh, finger roll. Thought he was going to go slam. Goes finger roll. Within one of the Rams, 13-12. And we will hit the 1 minute mark of this first quarter. Wowzer. Schmidt with a left-hand dribble, left to the circle. Shakes it for Jones on the left wing. He'll look up top, finds Jalen Owen. Left-hand dribble comes near side for Schmidt. Buys the screen, dribbles into the 18-footer, no good. Rebound by Trimble. 3-on-1 for the Rams. It'll go left side. Great play to Lydell. Layup, good. Rams back on top, 14-13. Jaron Lydell gets on the board. He has 2. And the Rams have 40 seconds left to go in the first. Back on top. It's a teeter-totter here from the CHS Arena. And we are delighted to have you with us. Follow us on Twitter for score updates at 94 Sports. Feeser picks up his second, as Feeser will foul Marquise Goodwin en route to the lane. Feeser got him from behind with a left hand check, and that'll be the 4th team foul on the orange and black. Rams in their home white unis, orange and black trim. Belleville West in their away maroon. Right numerics, black trim. Trigger will come from Schmidt left of the basket. Finds Jared Jones with 29 seconds. Rams up 1, 14-13. Schmidt left wing, trapped by the man defense. Forces the shot baseline. It is going to be rebounded by Goodwin, stolen away by Trimble. Intercepted the pass on the save, and the Rams have a good chance for the last shot here with 14 seconds. 14-13. Rams by 1 with possession, deep in the front court. Now they'll back it out right in the circle. Left side we go for Badger. Right of the circle, Trimble. He'll cut his way to the free throw line. Jumper, no good. Rebound will go to Belleville West. Possession should favor the Rams, though, in the second quarter. We are through 1. The Mount Vernon Rams 14, the West Maroons 13. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto at Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto has absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, many priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
We're here for second quarter action. CHS Arena, affectionately known as the Castle at Calumet. The Rams possess a first quarter lead, 14-13, as we head to the second over Belleville West. Right side with the basketball out of the inbound. It's Floater. Works it back left along the volleyball line to Trimble. The Rams were down 4 at one point after leading 4-0. West has only had the 1 lead. Trap on the near corner. Scott Gamber with the timeout. It's a 30. Half-court press there by Belleville West. A trap near the scorer's table against Jaron Lydell, and Scott Gamber relegated to a timeout call. There's nothing more attractive than confidence, and yours will be at an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan only from Ford Square, where the best never rest. Leonte Badger leads the way for the Rams. He has 8 points. He's getting a breather at the moment. But he has 8 of the Rams' 14 points, making a case for the all-tournament team. Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. As we are working to get you some updates, we can tell you that at the half, Waltonville leads Goreville. The Spartans up 9, 24-15 over the Black Cats in the championship semi at SVHF. Ram basketball, the timeout, up 1. It's 14-13, 7:37 to play in the half. Right side, it is Payne, trapped near the timeline, shakes loose. Stolen away by West and Jarrett Jones. He'll throw it up ahead. Great play. It'll be to Michael Schmidt. He'll lean in against Florida. No call. Good no call by the official. But good one's there to put it back. And Belleville West is back on top, 15-14. Rams basketball, of course, presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the new year with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Right arc, it is Lydell. Works it in to near sideline for Florida. 7:04 to play in the half. Rams trail by 1. Trevor with it. 2-3 trap here by Belleville West. Now back to the timeline for Lydell. Left elbow, Payne's going to lean in, makes his way to the basket. No good off the front iron. A rebound will go to Kendall Smith. Up in the front court we go. It's DJ Owens. Back around Jarrett Jones. Now Michael Schmidt has it in front of us. The good one outside the paint. Kick back to Schmidt for 3, in and out. Rebound will go to Quayman Cantley, who's in the ball game. Quayman Cantley, Clay Payne, Tyrell Trimble, Jaron Lydell, Trevor Flota for the Rams. DJ Owens, Jarrett Jones, Marquise Goodwin, Michael Schmidt, and Jalen Owens for the Maroons here at the 6:37 mark of the first half. 15-14, Ram lead is 1. Here on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Lydell trapped in the backcourt. An offset 2-2-1 here for Belleville West. Lydell stuck in the backcourt, works across the timeline in the corner. Florida tried to force a pass in the lane to Cantley, stolen away, and here come the Maroons up 1, 6:20 to play in the half. It's a lob down low. Goodwin will draw a foul on Trevor Flota. Not going to get away with much here. That will be Trevor's second, team's 5th. 6:17 to play in the first half. Rams up 1, 15-14. Stay tuned at the break. We'll have your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Give you the scoring and stats from this one and a huge, huge, huge scoreboard update. Brought to you by Tony Wilt. He brought you that Waltonville update a moment ago. Schmidt in the outside, looking to work down low. Goodwin all alone is, that's Goodwin from Jalen Owens. He'll miss a shot, rebounds the free throw line. Lydell brings it, links the floor, will have to clear out, gives back to Flota, left corner. Rams will reset near the timeline, 6 to play in the half. 15-14 is the Belleville West lead. Lob down left baseline. Flota tips it back out left wing for Lydell. Right side to Trimble as the Rams start over. Lob inside to Badger. No looker back to the left wing. Lydell in the corner. Flota 3. A little strong. Goodwin gets the rebound. That one didn't hit iron, and here come the Maroons. 5:39 to play in the half. It's 15-14. The Rams lead is 1. Back on the right wing is Schmidt looking around. Had a backdoor cut. Nothing there. Distraction for Jalen Owens. Rams will double team. Kicked out in the paint, and we'll have a tip foul on Jaron Lydell. That'll be Jaron's first, team 7th, maybe it's 6th. That is one thing that has not been accurate in my book today. I apologize. First on Lydell, 6th on the Rams, and that'll bring in Michael Feeser for Clay Payne. We will also see Duchesne Lockett for the first time tonight. He had seen some starts prior in the year after the Van Osdale injury. Team I was impressed with last year right here was Belleville West. Now the Rams draw them in the first round. Down 1, 15-14, 5:20 mark of the second quarter. Over on the right wing, there's Lockett. Looks around, needs some help. Nobody there to rescue. Gets a screen on the right wing, comes up top, has it stolen away, almost by Trimble. Tipped back to Lockett. Now to Schmidt, lob down low. Goodwin off the triple team. He'll lean in. Almost got the tap back because he didn't get the initial bucket. And now Jalen Owens is fouling his way up. Won't make it, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2 and try to make it a 3-point ball game. 5:02 mark of the first half. Who will be your Conference player of the game? Will it be Leonte Badger and his game-high 8? We'll see. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. 5:02 to go. First half action. 16-14 your score. Jalen Owens made the first, has the second one coming. Off of the 17 foul this half. It'll come. It's good. 16-14. The score. Make it 17-14. 3-point lead for West. Heaven forbid anybody pick up the basketball trailing away from the officials. Somebody from West finally does. And we'll start play at the 5:02 mark of the half. Cantley will trigger right of the West basket, rather. Badger picks it up in the backcourt, gives to Trimble. Across the timeline, left of the circle, over to the right wing, finds Lydell, back to Trimble in front of the West bench. He'll try to split through traffic, finds Cantley wrong side of the basket. That'll be a foul on the floor. It should be on Lockett, and that'll be their 5th. Should be a trigger to the left of the Ram basket. For all your insurance financial service needs, check out your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, on the online, not on the line or on the web, whichever you prefer, at TonyWilt.com, on the road in his red Jeep, or at his physical location, 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Rams tried to throw it off the Belleville defender to get the ball back in a fresh 5-second count, but it'll be a turnover as Adam Bauer intercepted it, and Jones will work it up ahead. DJ Owens, left wing, looks up top for Jalen. Back to the right wing, there's Jared Jones, 4:35 to play in the half, 17-14 West. Bauer will swing it around for the top left wing to Jones. Back we go down low. Jalen Owens leans in, won't get the shot, rebound from behind. Jones is good. Jones swatted away the rebound. Nobody's there to get the basketball to inbound for the Rams, and there we go. You can't even get somebody to inbound the basketball. You're going to have a tough time. They're down 5, 19-14, deep in the backcourt, 3 seconds in. Up ahead across the timeline, relax for a little bit, but it'll be tipped away from Cantley, worked ahead. All alone, DJ Owens for the layup, no good. No good on the bunny after the turnover, and here comes Tyrell Trimble. Trimble off the defensive board, and here come the Rams. Down 5 with 3:50 to play in the quarter. 19-14 West on top. Rams have led most of the quarter up until this point. Back to the left wing, Trimble. It would be a big 3 if it falls. It does. The Rams are back within a deuce, 19-17. 3:38 to go in the first half. And here come the Maroons. Rams basketball, meanwhile, presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online banking and online bill pay. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. Up top, Jalen Owens finds Bauer. Now swung over to DJ Owens. Jared Jones with it on the right wing. Looking for the skip pass, finds it, gets it right back. Throws up a 2 from the 18-footer. No good. Rebound will go to Trimble. It's a 4-on-3. Trimble keeps himself, shakes the basket, reverse. No, won't get the rim rocker. Floater gets the rebound, put back, he's blocked. That'll be a foul on Jalen Owens. Careful, young man. Slammed the ball to the floor. Thankfully, he held on to it as it hit the floor. And Trevor Flota's going to the line to shoot 2 to try to tie this one up. Down 2, 19-17 are the Rams. 3:03 left to go in this first half. Scoreboard update, I swear to you, is coming your way. In the Second Chance Auto halftime show, Flota misses the first. Has a second, can make it a 1-point game. Flota's at the line, shooting the back in at 2. Missed the first, trying to make it a 1-point game. Rims the second in. Got the nice ring around the rosy, and the Rams are back within 1. 19-18, 3 to play. West basketball across the timeline. It's Michael Schmidt right of the basket. Rams in man. It'll be left elbow. Wide open is Jalen Owens off the back iron. Rebound, Tyrell. Tyrell is terrific with a great defensive board there. Rams down 1, can take the lead with 2:44 to play in the half. On the right wing, Trimble working in the man defense against DJ Owens. Throws in the corner for Colton Metter. Metter, Trimble, Flota, Badger, and Lydell for the Rams. Lydell between the scorers table in the circle near the timeline. 2:26 to play in the half. Over to Badger right wing. He's right in front of Joe Muniz. Working around underneath for Badger. D clears, throws it up, no good. However, it'll be a push before the shot apparently. Badger looks good going in. Then the trajectory changed, and all Hades broke loose. Couldn't get a clean shot, but it'll go to the line to shoot 2. Leonte's made some big free throws this year. Made the 2 that sealed the game at Cahokia. Made the 2 that tied it at the half against Cahokia. We'll see if he can knock him down here and at least tie or take the lead. He'll make the first. So apparently there was no shot whatsoever. My apologies. This is a 1 and bonus situation. I was not watching the officials. And here we go. Tied at 19. Badger has a second off of the bonus. 2:17 to play in the first half. We'll see if he can give the Rams the lead back. How huge that would be. And he'll miss it, but nobody there to get the rebound. Finally, Jared Jones will come away with it for the Maroons. Tied at 19, 2:13 to play in the first half. WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com, where we are. Like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. Interact with us. Kicked open to a wide open DJ Owens for a 3. Ties unlocked. Big 3 from the right side. It's 22-19. West is back on top, marooning the Mount Vernon Rams at this point, using that bigger physical advantage. And the Rams now down a tray with 1:51 to play in the half. Right of the circle, Jaron Lydell, crossover dribble, gets to the free throw line, looks back to a wide-open floater. Not wide open enough. He'll have to go back right wing for Badger. Badger looks around, has Trimble on the right side, elects for Metter between the circles, back to the right of the circle now for Badger. Area underneath the basket is wide open. Nobody there for West. Pass goes back to Badger right arc. Metter has it right elbow. Off of the double team, kicks in the corner. Three coming for Badger. Leonte nails the three. That may be his first of the year. And Leonte Badger hits a big three to tie it. 22-22. He has 12, and we have 1:12 to play here in the first half. Right in the circle, Michael Schmidt with the basketball. Right-hand dribble. He's going to back off DJ Owens, who's in place of Nick Van Osdale, injured for 6 weeks. Owens gives back to the far wing. Schmidt, nice look down low. Lean in, Jalen Owens, no good. His tip back's no good. Rebound tip to Lydell. So the Rams as a team have been getting it done on the defensive glass. Up ahead, right wing, it's Floda. We're tied at 22. 47 seconds to play in the first half. Big one between the Rams and the Maroons. CHS Arena is where we are. 69th Annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. This Rams contest courtesy of Banterra Bank. Looking all alone, Colton Metter on the reverse is good. Got the assist from Trimble. And Colton Metter gets a big bucket here in his first varsity game at the CHT. 24-22, Rams on top. Took the opportunity, capitalized with 20 seconds. And now Jones will hold on to the basketball for Belleville West. Effingham cheerleaders are here. We welcome the Effingham Flaming Hearts to the Centralia Holiday Tournament for the first time, at least this century. Right of the circle is Jones with 5. Steps to the wing, tipped away, nearly. 2 seconds, recovers. Jones will throw up a 3. No good at the buzzer. Something like that. We have reached halftime. The Mount Vernon Rams 24, the West Maroons 22. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs for once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year. The time we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope, for unto us is born this day in the city of David, the Savior, who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Community First Bank, with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If I could see into the future, you know what I'd want to know? I'd want to know how the whole thing is going to turn out. Did I make the right decisions for my business? Helping my daughter memorize all 50 states in alphabetical order. Did it really matter?
Understanding that the future is about planning, not worrying, is why Erie Insurance is above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 242-6017.
It's been a great year for Second Chance Auto at Mount Vernon. If you haven't been by lately, the inventory at Second Chance Auto has absolutely never been greater. With cars, SUVs, trucks, and vans, many priced at under $10,000. You're sure to find exactly what you're looking for. Instant approval and no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals on great vehicles. Most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty, and there's bank rate financing for everyone. For over 32 years, they've been taking care of families just like yours. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
Welcome back to the beautiful Centralia Arena, high school edition, I guess. 69th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament for your Second Chance Auto halftime show. It's been a great year at Second Chance, and if you haven't been by lately, the inventory has never been greater. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure. Just honest deals at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show, and the Mount Vernon Rams have a halftime lead here at Centralia over Belleville West, 24-22. West took a 4-point lead midway to the second quarter. Rams come back to force a tie. Big play from the right corner ends up being Leonte Badger's first completed three-pointer of the year, and that tied it at 22. Rams were able to get a big bucket later. West tried to come down to take the lead near the half to get a final shot. Didn't work out. And that has been the difference thus far. Chris Hugo here with you on WMIX. If you're wondering where Danny Czerwinski's 20 is, or what his 20 may be even, he is actually at Centralia Holiday Tournament on AM 940. The Waltonville Spartans last check led at the half over Goreville. Will it be an all-Jefferson County championship tomorrow night? We will find out as the as the Waltonville Spartans led Goreville at the half. We'll run down some other scores with you here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show and get you some stats as well, brought to you by Heartland Accounting. With Second Chance says they have the best selection of vehicles priced through $10,000, they mean it. No inventory. The inventory, I should say, has never been greater at Second Chance. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years at Second Chance Auto of Mount Vernon. We'll take a break, come back with more. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. There's no better way to shop today, Baroviax IGA. If it's Baroviax, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviax, you got the best. We're hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX with streaming video on MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena, WMIX online at MyWithersRadio.com. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski is on assignment. We do owe you a scoreboard update here on the Second Chance Auto halftime show. We'll give you that now. At the half, the Mount Vernon Rams lead the Belleville West Maroons 24-22. Of course, we do have score updates from the Centralia Holiday Tournament this morning. Cahokia defeated Jacksonville 63-44. It was Alton over Oak Lawn Richards 65-46. Bogan defeated St. Lawrence 70-44. At Dester Thomas Hoops Classic this morning in Pinckneyville, it was DuQuoin over Benton 57-46. DuQuoin shocks the world and gets to the championship game against T-Town tonight. Pinckneyville defeated Steelville 73-28, and Olney East Richland rebounds from last night's loss. Mount Vernon native Rob Flanagan's crew wins 56-29. Centralia Holiday Tournament action today. Century defeated Sparta in a consolation semifinal, 57-37. Johnston City went to fifth place semifinal against Marissa Coulterville, 51-48. Good win for friend of the Saturday Sports Show, Wade Thomas. And right now, after three, the Waltonville Spartans trail the Goreville Black Cats 44-40. So Goreville comes from behind to take a third quarter lead. We'll see if Waltonville can pull it out on AM 940 in the fourth quarter. El Dorado Holiday Tournament, Fairfield defeated Carrier Mills 46-32. It was Anna Jonesboro over Gallatin County 60-54. Harrisburg defeated Massac 42-33. At Collinsville today, it was Eastside over Oakville 74-49. Springfield Southeast over Plainfield South, 73-68. Belleville East led Lincoln at the half, 31-18. Carbondale today, Madison over Cairo, 61-59. Carnahan over Carterville, 65-54. And the lone score we have from Mater Dei, Highland Bulldogs beat the Jersey Panthers, 46-40. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, visit your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com, on the road in his red Jeep, or find him on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll take one more break, come back with your stats here on the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. This is Rams Basketball on WMIX.
Life can be very complicated. You need to simplify, streamline, and save time wherever you can. Life just got simpler at People's National Bank. Now, get your monthly account statement online at peoplesnationalbank.com. If you're looking for a convenient, faster, and safer way to receive your monthly bank account statement, sign up for online statements available through People's Online Internet Banking. The next time you're online, go to peoplesnationalbank.com and simplify your life. You deserve it. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams Basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena at the half. The Mount Vernon Rams lead 24-22 over Belleville West in opening round action. If you haven't been by Second Chance Auto lately, you're missing out on instant approvals, no gimmicks, and no pressure. Just honest deals on great vehicles. For 32 years, it's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll take a look now at your halftime stats. Better late than never. Belleville West was 8 of 24 from the field for 33%. The Rams were 9 of 16 for 56%. For three-point land, the Rams 2 of 4 for 50%, while West was 1 of 5 for 20. Free throws, 5 for 5 from Belleville West for 100%. The Rams shot 80%, 4 of 5. 6 rebounds for the Rams, none on the offensive glass. 5 rebounds for the Maroons. 2 of them were offensive. Turnover disadvantage belongs to the Rams, 5-2. We'll take a look at your scores. Leonte Badger has 12, Trimble 5, Payne 2, Lydell 2, Metter 2, Flota 1 to give the Rams 24. Jarrett Jones leads the way for West with 9, 6 for Jalen Owen, 5 for Marquise Goodwin, 2 for Kendall Smith to give us our halftime score, 24-22. Halftime stats calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. West basketball to start the half. Into the front court they go, left to right. In the corner, Michael Schmidt. Looks around for the outside. Smith, wide open. DJ Owens for 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound to Flota. Rams get a big board to open the half. 7:44 mark of the third. Chris Hugo here with you. Right elbow. It is Trimble. Cross-court lob to Flota. Pump fake. Gives back left wing for Lydell. To the circle. Payne comes back left sideline. Flota. Right hand dribble. Left of the circle, goes back right sideline. Payne now to Lydell. We'll see what the Rams do up top. Badger back to the right wing. It's Trimble. No look to Badger. Kick out to Payne. Wide open baseline. Gets to the hoop. He's fouled. No call. Rebound Jarrett Jones. Kendall Smith got away with one there. The officials didn't see it. 7:10 to play in the third. 24-22. Coming from the right wing. Schmidt has it stolen away by Trimble. It'll be Lydell. Links the floor. Right hand layup's good. 26-22. The Rams back up 4. 6:57 to play in the third. 4 has been the Rams' largest lead, to my recollection. Right wing, DJ Owens. Up top, Jalen Owens. Kicks out left elbow. Finds Jarrett Jones. Rams in man. Outside. It'll be DJ Owens. Back around to the right side. Schmidt steps to the wing. Now the elbow. We'll have a foul before the shot. Shot didn't fall. 26-22 Rams, 6:41 to play in the third quarter. Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. 50,000 watts of Rams basketball, 94.1 FM, WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion O'Fallon. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Right of the basket comes the trigger. Schmidt into DJ Owens, right wing, up top Jarrett Jones. 6:38 mark of the third. Rams up 4, 26-22. A date with Bogan tomorrow on the line. Jarrett comes all the way around baseline. Rims in and out on the shot with the left hand. Rebound Badger. Big defensive forward here for the orange and black, and here they come. Lydell will bring it across dead center. Works back to the right side, stuck against the timeline. Lobs over far sideline, float it back to Lydell. Nice ball fake. Gets it to the right elbow. Badger kicked out, wide open floater for three. It's huge. It falls. It's out. No good. Rebound to Jones, and here come the Maroons. Down 4. Good look from Flota, just couldn't get it to fall. He has 1 point tonight. Rams, not sure what's up with Flota. Usually has a few threes by now. Everybody has an off night. It's a wild pass from Smith. Badger will bring it up. Finger rolls, good. Badger stole it away from Kendall Smith, right wing, and brought it length to the floor. Rams are up 28-22, 6-point lead here. Timeout, Joe Muniz. And the Rams are causing all kinds of havoc with the Maroons. 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. 28-22 your score, full timeout. And, of course, we will keep it here, presented by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. King City Chrysler Center has the all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. You can hear our friends from X95 in the background, of course. Glad to have them with us. It's actually, we're with them. We're sitting in their corner. They let us have it here. Of course, our sister station. Catch every game of the CHT on X95. I think Ryan, Roddy, and I have a couple of games throughout the afternoon. He doesn't know what he has, and that's okay, as he sits right down next to me. 5:41 to go in the ball. 5:41 to go in the third quarter. Rams a 28-22 lead. Third quarter action from the CHT 69th annual. Rams did not necessarily care for this matchup when the pairings were released. However, it's what they were dealt with, and they're making the best of it here. Leonte Badger making strong case to be your Community First Bank player of the game. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria. Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to personal banking. Out of the timeout, it's West basketball. Across the timeline, right of the circle, Schmidt finds Jarrett Jones. Jones looks around, finds Jalen Owens. Now it's swung all the way around left corner. DJ Owens. Ball fake, works it back left wing for Schmidt. And West will reset here at the 5:25 mark of the third. 28-22 Rams on top. Wide open DJ Owens, right arc three, off the back iron, rebound, stolen away Kendall Smith. Had a back tap, but Smith works it back in the bucket. Great move by Smith. Had a potential turnover, was able to hang on to the basketball, and got a finger roll. 28-24, back within 4 are the Maroons. Rams across the timeline. Nice spin pass to Badger. Wide open floater. Can't come baseline. Kendall Smith is there. Far corner near the timeline to Tribble. They'll start it over. Elbow kick. Badger back to Lydell. He's left of the circle, coming near side. 4:50 mark of the third. Payne now trying to make his way in. Sneaks in. Clay Payne gets 2 more. He has 4. 30-24. The Ram lead back to a half dozen. 4:40 to play here in the third quarter. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Online at mywithersradio.com. Scoreboard update coming your way in a bit. Courtesy of Tony Wilt. Left side lob will go to Kendall Smith outside the paint. Kicks out right wing. Schmidt works in the right corner. DJ Jones. Jalen Jones with it down low. Lost it. Got it back. No travel. Leans in. Gets the bucket. Off to the right block and window and good. It's 30-26. The Ram lead shrinks to 4. Thrown across the way. Right timeline. Badger kicks to Flota. Had the baseline. Didn't go with it. Probably not the move Scott Gibber wanted. Leonte Badger's going to work his way down low. Floater in and out. Tipped away on the rebound. It'll be recovered by Jalen Owens. He'll stop and hang on to it in the backcourt. Works it across the way. Scott Gibber not happy. DJ Owens in the right corner. Works back right wing. Finds Schmidt. Schmidt off of the double team. Throws up a fade. No good. Rebound. Jalen Owens. Putback's good. And Belleville West is climbed back within 2 at the 3:43 mark of the quarter. Back and forth ball game between the Rams and Belleville West. Largest lead by either team has been 6, and that's been the Rams. West's largest lead was 4. Up ahead is Badger with it right side. Got it away from the back tap. Works it back right sideline Lydell. He'll regroup. Get it to the left wing for Trimble. 3:23 to play in the third. Rams lead is now just 2, 30-28. Loda will work it around. The Rams are going to back things out here, try to slow her down. We see some of the officials will walk in, working a later game. Free throw line. Badger kicks back over to Payne. Badger has a game-high 14 points. Left elbow Leonte. Backdoor floater. Good. Great play by Trevor Flota coming weak side off the right block, 32-28. And the Rams are back up 4. 2:55 to play in the quarter, and here comes Schmidt and the Maroons. Left side is to Jarrett Jones, 2:48 to play. Third quarter action from the CHT. 8-9 game unofficially. Kendall Smith with it on the turnaround outside the paint. Rebound tipped away. It'll be tipped to Trimble. He'll have the numbers against. It'll end up being a 1-on-4, but Lydell's quick to get back. Numbers now even. 2:32 to play. We're in the front court, third quarter. Rams by 4, 32-28. Right corner timeline. Trimble back to the far sideline for Flota. Back to the right corner timeline for Tyrell. Badger between the leg dribble. Gives back to Lydell. Now near sideline in front of the Ram bench for Payne. Right hand dribble. Gets back to Badger. Rams basketball, of course, presented by Banterra Bank. Help make your kids' future a victory by teaching them the importance of saving today with the Banterra Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Banterra Bank, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. Working on get you some scoreboard updates, especially that championship semifinal from Cesar-Valliere. Of course, the Woodlawn Cardinals will come your way tonight against Cesar-Valliere tonight, championship semifinal. That'll be a sneeze on my part. We turn you down and get you back started. That will be a 7:45 pregame with Danny Czerwinski and Mike Richardson live on the Centralia Holiday Tournament right here on 94.1 FM. Ooh, need a sneeze button instead of a cough button. My apologies for not fully covering my mouth, Ryan Rowdy, as he sits to my left. 32-28, 4-point game, Rams on top. Front court we are, left of the circle, Lydell. Shovels back to Payne near the timeline, 1:47 to play. Trapped is Colton Metter on the sideline, gives it to Payne, and we will have a timeout, Scott Gamber. Probably a good time to have a timeout. Of course, this timeout presented by Ford Square of Mount Vernon. The Ford F-150 boasts an exclusive EcoBoost engine, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for 34 years at Ford Square of Mount Vernon. You can count on us. We do have that scoreboard update. As we have neglected you on Twitter with the Waltonville update, our apologies. We will get that taken care of. Waltonville trails after 3. We'll get that one on Twitter. Waltonville trails after 3 to Goreville. 44-40. Goreville, Todd Tripp's crew having done a nice job of coming back in that one. For Jefferson County reasons, we'd love to see the Spartans pull that off. On Twitter now. There we go. Rams out of the timeout. Front court. Side out of bounds. Up 4, 32-28 with 1:37 to go. Badger lost it. Didn't get called for the travel, but lost the basketball. Jalen Owens will pick it up, and here we go. Jones will bring it across the timeline. The Maroons trail by 4. 1:25 to play in the third. Across the right wing, it's Michael Schmidt. Backdoor cut by Jones. Works into the right corner. Looking for the lob. Stolen away by Clay Payne. Off his foot. Payne, it'll be off of Payne out of bounds. It'll be Belleville basketball. Good play attempt by Clay Payne. He gave it his all. It was going to be off of Schmidt. However, at that point, when you're sliding that far, you can't control your body. And Payne accidentally touched it when he was out of bounds. Great effort by Clay Payne. 1:12 to play in the quarter. West basketball. Side out of bounds in front of the Ram bench near side. Schmidt with it up top. Works left side. It'll be Jalen Owens. Back to Jarrett Jones. Left wing. Left corner for Jones. Up top. Jones with the basketball. Works it over DJ Owens near side. Back up top, Jones. Left wing from 18. No. Feign 2 by Jalen Owens. Working it down low. Marquise Goodwin got away with a walk. Kicked out right wing. 3 on the way. It's good. West is within 1 on the 3 by DJ Owens. 32-31. 38 seconds to play here in the third. Remind you, Ram basketball presented by Banterra Bank as the Rams turn it over. Rams got a break there. Thought they were going to turn it over in the backcourt. It was a back tap by Belleville West, but the Rams will now get it back right of the basket. Length of the floor to go. Chris Hugo with you, WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com. Trigger in the corner. Lydell works out of the trap. Does not have numbers. Now he does. Gets across the way. We're in the front court left wing. Rise of circle now is the lob pass for Payne with 20 seconds. Rams lead is now just 1, 32-31. Trimble works away from his man. Trips, gets it back door. There's Badger on the reverse. It's good. Leonte Badger has 16 of the Rams' 34. The lead is 3. 5 seconds to go. Schmidt gets across the timeline in a hurry. Left wing, foot on the line for 2. No good at the buzzer. And that'll be your end of third quarter score. After 3, the Mount Vernon Rams 34, the West Maroons 31. This is Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank.
Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. I love this time of year, the time we spend with our family and friends, the lights and decorations, the food, and just the feel of the season. During this season, there are more smiles, more thank yous, and a general feeling of kindness and generosity that is not present as often during the rest of the year. There's a feeling of calm and hope, for unto us is born this day in the city of David, the Savior, who is Christ the Lord. From all of us at Community First Bank, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA. There's a better way to shop today, Baroviacs IGA. If it's Baroviacs, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviacs, you got the best. We're hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA. Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the CHS Arena for fourth quarter action. Opening round contest, the Mount Vernon Rams have a 34-31 lead over the Belleville West Maroons. We'd imagine the Waltonville-Goreville game has to be nearing its conclusion. Right wing, it's Clay Payne. That game's on AM 940 as we speak, if it's still going. Payne stripped on its way to the basket, out of bounds. And the Rams will have it to the left of their own basket. Lydell will trigger. Rams try to put together a half-court set. Lydell was on the line and didn't catch it. Backdoor to Badger. Lydell was on the line. He didn't catch it, and the Rams get 2 points out of it. We're not going to complain. 36-31. The lead grows to 5. 7:45 to play in the ballgame. Schmidt with it right at the circle. Rams basketball, of course, each and every time out presented by Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can bank online right from your phone. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Schmidt with it right wing. Got it from DJ Owens. Jump step in the lane, stolen away. That'll be a charge. Take what you want. Rams were going to get the ball either way on the turnover. It'll be a charge on Michael Schmidt. So instead of having a chance to score on a fast break, Rams will settle for length of the floor to go. Just a second half foul on Belleville West. That is Schmidt, second. A little bit of full court pressure here from the Maroons. In the backcourt, Clay Payne, crossover dribble, bobs and weaves through traffic, looking to go basket, gives it to Floda. Floda on the far side, finds right wing, Badger, back to the left circle. Lydell will give it back to Payne. A lot of passing here today, as always. Rams taking a lot more care of the basketball than they have in previous games, at least in the passing lane. Right of the circle, Clay Payne. Trying to work to the right wing, shut off on the double team. There should have been a foul there. No call. Great save by Badger. Throws it out of bounds. Throws it out of bounds off of Jalen Owens. And Leonte Badger continues to pay dividends, especially with his game high 18. 6:53 to play in the quarter. Rams will have it side out of bounds just inside the front court, far sideline. Work on getting you some more scoreboard updates. I encourage you, if you want to listen to some more basketball, tune in to our sister station, X95, 95.3 FM. For the rest of the Centralia Holiday Tournament, online at mywithersradio.com/Centralia. 6:50 to play across the timeline. The Rams as the lob went to the backcourt. Payne across the way to Float on the right side. Finds Badger coming around wing. Gives back to Float, almost stolen away. Here's Lydell, baseline, puts it up. No good. Lydell went soft with a shot. Rebound falls to West, and here come the Maroons. It's Bauer with the basketball. Into the front court, 6:30 to play. The Rams lead is 36-31. The Rams really want to play Bogan tomorrow. Eek. Number 1 seed Chicago Bogan, who had their way with St. Lawrence. Right side is Bauer up top. Jarrett Jones looks left wing. DJ Owens going to feed Schmidt. Fade from the left elbow. No good. Rebound to Clay Payne. Trevor Floda falls. He's okay. And here come the Rams. 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. It's 36-31. The Ram lead is 5. Their largest lead has been 6. So this is pretty atypical of what we've seen here in this afternoon's contest. Payne has it tipped away near the timeline. Gives the Badger back to Payne. Right of the circle, Clay Payne, 5:50 mark of the fourth quarter, 36-31. Rams by 5. West, in man, we've seen a 2-2-1. We've seen a 2-3. We've seen a 1-3-1. Now in man, left side, here comes Lydell. Over the man, no good. Vidal can't convert on the bunny. Rebound will go to West, and that's Ladarcus Ford. 2 bunnies missed by the Rams, back-to-back trips down the floor. We'll see if West can capitalize here at the 5:23 mark. We shall see. Who will be your ComFirst player of the game? Find out in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Ford trying to lean in. Might have gotten away with an extra step. Won't matter. Misses a shot with the left-hand kiss. Rebound to Payne. 5 locations of Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn. Community First Bank is proud to be the sponsor of the Mount Vernon Rams Ram of the Week. Welcome back to First Banking, member FDIC. We have a foul as the Rams cross the timeline with the basketball right of the circle. 3rd team foul on West. That'll be the first on Adam Bauer, the 6'3" junior. Hoping we don't see a Champaign Central Belleville West matchup anywhere along the way. Maroons versus Maroons, the X95 nightmare. We'll see if it happens. Far trigger will come into Badger. They just have not had an answer for Leonte Badger's athleticism tonight, though they do have the height advantage. 4:55 to play in the fourth. It's 36-31. Rams by 5. Love timeout, Scott Gamber. Probably a wise time to get a timeout. Timeouts presented by King City Chrysler, imported from Detroit to Mount Vernon. The Chrysler 200 extends well beyond its mid-size shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Quick scoreboard update. Let's see if we have anything relevant from the area. Maybe a Belleville East Lincoln final. Belleville East defeats Lincoln at Collinsville 59-37. Looking for a final from Waltonville. Goreville does defeat the Spartans 66-59. So Waltonville falls. They'll play for 3rd place tomorrow on our sister station Q106. That game will be on WQRL tomorrow. Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilt, on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or online at TonyWilt.com. And if you see that red Jeep in the parking lot, stop in. Tony would love to meet with you. 36-31, the score here from Centralia. Rams by 5, leading Belleville West. It'll be Ram basketball, the timeout. Again, 4:50 to play, fourth quarter action. Glad to have you with us as we near the top of the hour. We'll take care of that in just a moment. At least when the situation presents itself. Far side out of bounds. It is Flota. Looks in, finds Vidal in the backcourt off the double team. A little bit of pressure here. Weaves out of traffic, gives far sideline to Trevor. Flota with the basketball, has Payne right of the circle. That's where he'll go. I have a feeling they're going to try to get a give and go. That's it. Payne off the backboard, no good. Rebound, jump ball. It'll belong to Belleville West. They'll give a defensive board to Belleville West on that one. Nobody technically had possession. 36-31. Rams by 5. Cannot capitalize. 3 opportunities down the floor, bobbled and misplayed by the Rams, could haunt them. 4:29 to go in the ballgame. Rams up 5. Here comes Schmidt. Kicks out from the left elbow. Finds Jones. Gets it right back from Jalen Owens for 3. No good. Rebound, Flota. Flota may only have a couple of points, 3 to be exact, but he has been huge. Absolutely huge with the defensive boards, and we'll have a 5 on Marquise Goodwin. That'll be the 4th on West. Should be Goodwin's 2nd. So it'll be a familiar foe in the El Dorado Holiday Tournament championship game. Heron will battle Harrisburg. Heron defeats Meridian tonight 68-64. Heron, one of the few teams that have victimized the Rams this year. 8-2 is the Rams record, looking to make it 9. Vidal with it. Top of the key in the backcourt. Has to get across, flips it to Trimble. Finds a wide open Payne. Payne near the right wing. Needs help in the worst possible way. He is stuck. Still managing to pivot, finds Flota. Flota's pushed. That'll be a foul on DJ Owen. And it is amazing how different of a team these Maroons are with leading scorer Nick Van Osdale out for 6 weeks with a wrist. This game is probably a lot different with those 15.5 points a game added in. Flota will trigger far sideline with 3:57 to go in the fourth quarter. 36-31 is the Ram lead. Chris Hugo with you on WMIX, online at MyWithersRadio.com. And we have a quick foul on Jarrett Jones. They're going to call the touchy stuff here. That'll be the 6th. Definitely the 6th on Belleville West. We've reached the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is the Rams.
This is 50,000 watts of Mount Vernon Rams basketball. We are 94.1 FM WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Side out of bounds will go into the backcourt. Tipped out of bounds by Mount Vernon. Couldn't get it in. Lydell and Badger didn't communicate in the backcourt, and they tipped it out of bounds. So another opportunity squandered by the Rams, who find themselves fortunate to be up 5 with 3:49 to go in the fourth. Jones will trigger into the backcourt for Schmidt. Michael Schmidt, son of former coach, Bill Schmidt. Right wing, here comes Jones. Looking for the mid-post. Jay, it's good. Count it. And that'll be a foul on the Rams. So potential for a three-point play here, which would sink the Ram lead to just 2. Somebody behind me was happy about that. We remind you that any profanities or opinions they exclaim are not the views of myself or Withers Broadcast, nor the FCC. Missed free throw opportunity there by West. Rebound will go to Badger. Hasn't had a lot of rebounds tonight, but he's had the point. Stuck in the backcourt with 3:33 to go. 36-33 your score. Rams on top, looking to escape with a victory if they can hang on. Lydell in the circle gives to Payne. He'll just take it length. He doesn't care. Off the right block, no good, but he's fouled by Goodwin. And that'll be number 3 on Goodwin. And Clay Payne goes to the line to shoot 2. Score a free throw with Banterra's Visa debit card. It provides the convenience of a checking account in a card. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Lovely. Clay Payne's the line to extend the lead. He will miss the first. So he punched it long. Typically, when somebody punches it long on the first, they're short on the second, so we'll see if Payne can recover. 3:23 to play in this opening round contest, Mount Vernon West. Rims out that time. Rebound will swing to West. Here comes Michael Schmidt across the timelines. It's high. Or take the lead. Actually, no, it's a three-point ball game, but he'll knock down the shot. Runner just outside the mid-post. It's 36-35. Timeout West. Rams have had many opportunities to put West away. Up 5, and now let West back into the ball game. Up just 1. 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 36-35 Rams. Timeouts presented by Ford Square of Mount Vernon, where the best never rest. Chris Hugo with you. Danny Czerwinski on assignment. He'll be back with us tomorrow here from Centralia. Will it be the 10 o'clock game or will it be the 2 o'clocker? We shall see. If they lose, it's 10 o'clock against St. Lawrence. If they win, it's 2 o'clock against number 1 Chicago Bogan. Yikes. Thanks for coming. 3:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Bogan is a good team. However, there's really not many other places you could stick the Rams in this bracket and not have them happy. Length of the floor to go on the inbound. Payne works it in. It'll be Tribble to bring it across left side. Stops up top, works down low. Backdoor Badger off the glass. No good. Rebound stolen away by Goodwin. We'll have some contact from Jalen Owens. He'll work it down left side. No good. They're going to call the block. If anything, that's a no call. Payne had his feet planted underneath inside the imaginary circle that doesn't exist for high school, and that's a block and 1. The shot went in left side for number 33, Jalen Owens. That makes it 37-36, put West back on top. Judgment call, and if you're the Rams, you don't like the judgment. Owens will go to the line for the and 1 to try to make the lead 2 for West. 3:01 to play in the quarter. And they missed the free throw. Badger, a big rebound. Definitely in contention to be your Community First Bank player of the game. Payne stuck in the backcourt. He'll bring it across. Less pressure this time from West. Floater with the right sideline. He's looking around. Swings it back to Payne at the circle. 2:45 to play. Rams are down 1, 37-36. Far side it is Badger. Works it back right of the circle. Has Lydell. Left of the circle, Clay Payne. 2:32 to play. Fourth quarter action from the CHS Arena. Rams trail 37-36 after squandering a 5-point lead. Down low, it's Badger. Blocked out of bounds on the shot. Got blocked by Jalen Owens. It'll be out of bounds. Rams maintain possession at the 2:21 mark of the fourth quarter. Yikes. Clean swipe out of bounds by West. Rams retain possession. Near corner will come from Flota. Looks around. Nice. Bounce pass into Tyrell Trimble. Trimble works to the left elbow. Kicks it over far side for Clay Payne. 2:15 to play in the game. Rams trail, unless we have overtime. Rams trail 37-36. Trimble with it left wing. Got it on a handoff from Lydell, and he will be fouled by Jalen Owens. That'll be Owens' third. And Tyrell Trimble will go to the line for the one and bonus. See if we can get you any more scoreboard updates. We'll have a scoreboard update for you in the post-game show. .330 contest getting ready to come your way on X95 and mywithers.radio.com/Centralia. Of course, they do have the 2 o'clock, but why would we send you there for that? That's what we're doing. Trimble makes the first. He'll get the bonus. We're tied at 37. I can tell you what they're saying. I can hear them. We just kid. We're all one big happy family under the Withers Broadcasting Sports umbrella. Trimble at the line, shooting the back end of a 1-and-1. Tied at 37. Rams back on top, 38-37. Clutch free throws from Tyrell Trimble. He has a quiet 7 points. And the Rams cannot afford to exhale. Right of the circle, it's Schmidt. Works back to the left wing, looking to split the defense on his way to the block. Shot up, good off the glass. Back on top, West. Michael Schmidt has 4. It's 39-38. West on top with 1:49 to go. Quite a few folks in attendance to see this one. A lot of them happen to be supporters of the Effingham Flaming Hearts as they just rolled in. New to the tournament this year, they get Effingham, I believe, at 3:30. Coming from the left side, it's Badger the hoop, no good. Badger, after being so hot, has been somewhat cold here in the second half. He has 18. Rams are down 1, 39-38. We'll drop to the 125 mark. Schmidt behind the back dribble. Left of the circle, or right of the circle, rather. Gave it to Jones, back to Schmidt, and that'll be a foul on Tyrell Trimble. Got away with did not get away with a hook. Whistled for the hook. That'll be the Rams' 4th foul. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Jones will trigger from the West bench. The West lead is 1, 39-38. Schmidt with it. Shakes it to Jalen Owens. He'll get to the right wing. Rams in man. It will be stolen away. Badger recovers the dribble, and that'll be a foul on Jarrett Jones. So Leonte Badger goes to the line for a 1 bonus on the 19th foul for West. And for Jones, that is his second. Leonte Badger, to my recollection, I've been keeping the best of stats, hasn't been to the line yet, unless he went in the first half, which I don't believe so. His last free throws were what sealed the game against Cahokia. He's at the line now. He'll miss. Rebound will go to West. Goodwin nearly has it stolen away. Timeout West. Good timeout by Joe Muniz. Timeouts presented by Ford Square. It's a year-end celebration at Ford Square in King City Chrysler. Great holiday offers on a great selection of Fords, Lincolns, Jeeps, Dodges, and Chryslers. It's the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now a great deal from Ford Square and King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. 5 minutes past the 3 o'clock hour. Glad to have you with us. WMIX, mywithers.radio.com. It's the Mount Vernon Rams trying to hang on against the Belleville West Maroons. Had a 5-point lead here in the second half. Seen it squander away. Now down 1. 1:04 to play. West will have it. Links the floor to go right of the Rams basket. And just so many bunnies have been squandered by your Mount Vernon Rams. We'll try to get you some Mascoutah girls updates here on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, or follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Woof. See what I got coming in. Best of luck to the Lady Rams. They play at 4 o'clock against Wayne Harry's Nashville Hornets. Lady Rams have a big game in front of them after a big win yesterday over the Belleville East Lady Lancers. So Jeff Monin and the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in action today. Catch that one on WNSV, V1047, or V1047.com. Big steal off of the inbound by Trimble. Less than a minute to play, but a bad pass down low, intercepted. Turnover begets a turnover. And the Rams had an opportunity, squandered yet again. Across the timeline it goes. Jones with it left wing. Down low, Goodwin. Leaning in, he's fouled. Shot won't fall. To the line will go Marquise Goodwin. 47.5 seconds left to go. It's 39-38. The Rams down 1. Could become a 3-point ball game if Marquise Goodwin can knock down his free throws. Goodwin has 7, looking to make it 9. My, oh my. And he will miss the first. Best he can do is make it a 2-point game. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account to fit your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Second one is good. Length of the floor to go for the Rams. 48 seconds. 40-38. Rams down 2. West is on top. Payne will bring it across. Walks it across left side of the timeline. Right of the circle now for Trimble. Trimble's trying to work to the basket. Has to stop. Throws up a shot. He'll advise. No good. Nobody there for the rebound. Not the shot you want. But he used usually the hot hand late. The Rams will foul. That'll be their 6th. Rydell and Badger both reach in. That'll be against Leonte, his first. 28.4 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Rams up 5, and you imagine how different this ball game is if they don't squander the back-to-back-to-back bunnies down the floor. Into the backcourt it goes. Timeout, Joe Muniz. Timeout is presented by King City Crisis Center, Mount Vernon. You can count on us. Chris Hugo with you, WMIX online at MyWithersRadio.com. Not much we can tell you. Timeout, Belleville West. They'll have it in front of the scorer's table. 26.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The Rams trail by 2, 40-38. I know they just like the position that they are in now. We're up 5 at one point in this very fourth quarter. Let the lead get away, and now are down 2. When they foul again, they'll send West to the line to shoot the 1 in bonus. West has not been very hot from the line here compared to their first half effort when they shot 100%. 40-38. Here we go. Side out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. Jones into the backcourt. Schmidt. He's fouled Trimble. And they will send Michael Schmidt to the line to shoot the 1 in bonus with 24.8 seconds left. Down 2. The Rams, if they fall, will have St. Lawrence at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Rams, if they win, will have Bogan at 2. Either way, that game will be right here on 94.1 FM. It's just a matter of if you're going to lose your part of your afternoon show or if you're going to lose about 15 minutes of your morning show with Brittany Newman. Of course, Brunson will be back with Way Back Wednesday after the completion of the Bean Insurance postgame show. And the free throw will fall. So it drops. Schmidt will get the bonus. 41-38. 24.8 seconds to go. Rams desperately need him to miss and get the rebound. He'll make it. 2-possession game. Can't make a lot of excuses about this one for the Rams. They've had their chances. Time is of the essence. Travis Mitchell in the ball game. Brings it across the timeline right. Gives it left of the circle. Payne. Rams need a basket. Floater wide open for 3 NBA range. Off the mark. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds off the West. It'll go back with the Rams with 9.4 seconds. Not looking good for the Orange and Black. If the Rams lose and win tomorrow, they're assured of a trip to the Annex on Friday. If the Rams win and then lose tomorrow, they're assured of a trip to the Annex on Friday. Yuck. Well, nice Annex, though. It really is. Just don't want to be there because you know what it means. Float up for 3 off the inbound, no good. Rebound West, and it looks like the Rams will be in the Concy bracket tomorrow. Foul will send West to the line for a 1 in bonus. And that'll be a foul on Trevor, his 3rd, 8th on the Rams. Woof, woof, woof. Not the only game coming your way on 94.1 FM. We'll have the Woodlawn Cardinals and Centralia Red Devils. 7:45 pregame, 8 o'clock tip-off, also on MyWithersRadio.com. Free throw rims out. Badger on the rebound with 3. It's a shot just to make it closer at the buzzer. No good. The Rams lose here this afternoon, 43-38. We'll tell you about it in the Bean Insurance postgame show coming up next.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hi, I'm Elaine. I've been a nurse with Good Samaritan for many, many years. One of the best things about my job is knowing that I work for a hospital that cares so much about the community. We're dedicated to attracting the best physicians and investing in the most advanced medical technologies. Whether it's radiology, oncology, or advanced heart care, we provide some of the nation's most advanced treatment options right here in Southern Illinois. That way patients never have to travel far from their families to receive the care they need. I'm always happy when families come visit. And starting in 2013, that sort of thing will happen even more. That's when Good Samaritan opens our all-new Regional Health Center. Everything about the new center has been designed with patients in mind. It features all private rooms and family-friendly areas that make it easier for visitors to stay overnight. I can't wait to see what Good Samaritan does with this exciting new facility.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Change is good. Change is also easy with People's National Bank's Switch Kit. Simply follow a few easy steps to discover what banking with a true community-focused bank is like. Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by and let me show you how easy it is to start banking with People's National Bank. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler, Mount Vernon. Chrysler has taken the best-selling minivan and made it better. They sculptured not only the styling and not only the interiors, but the overall dynamics. Chrysler has also grouped safety and security technologies like no other vehicle in its class. Also, they powered it with an engine that is at once powerful and efficient. At the end of the day, Chrysler gave the Town & Country everything it takes to stake further claim to the segment they invented 27 years ago. Incentives are excellent on the Town & Country right now at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Receive huge cash discounts or receive 1.9 for 72 months. Also, our selection is great, and we want to invite you to come in and test drive the new Town & Country minivan at King City Chrysler, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it, 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back. The Mount Vernon Rams fall to Belleville West 43-38. They get St. Lawrence tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That'll be a 9:45 pregame here on AM 9. Wow. Whew, 2 days of the showcase will do that to you. It'll be a 9:45 pregame right here on 94.1 FM. Online at mywithersradio.com. This is your Bean Insurance postgame show. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance at 242-6017. That's 242-6017. When we come back here on the Bean Insurance postgame show, we'll have your Heartland Accounting stats. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals.
Pekin Insurance.
Rams letter jackets, All Stars and Stitches, Rams cheerleading jackets, All Stars and Stitches, Rams hoodies, All Stars and Stitches, Rams t-shirts, All Stars and Stitches, Rams car stickers, All Stars and Stitches, Rams yard signs, All Stars and Stitches, Rams apparel, All Stars and Stitches, anything Mount Vernon Rams, All Stars and Stitches.
Okay, I get it. I can get anything Mount Vernon Rams at All Stars and Stitches. But where in the world is All Stars and Stitches?
All Stars and Stitches. We're located in Benton, half a block from the Benton High School. Our phone number is 618-435-5555. Give us a call.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
This is Rams basketball on WMIX with streaming video on MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance postgame show. Chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts await at the Bean Insurance Agency, but you won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance, 244-BEAN. Call 244-BEAN. That's a new number they've added to the repertoire. Of course, the Rams fall here today, 43-38. They will play tomorrow against St. Lawrence, 10 o'clock in a consolation bracket match. The Vikings fell to Boga today by a final of 70-44. And, of course, we'll take a look at your Heartland Accounting stats. First, the team stats. The Rams shot 45.5%. They were 15 of 33, 2 of 6 from the outside. Meanwhile, West was 37.5% from the floor, 15 of 40, 2 of 11 from three-point range. They shot 78.6% from the line, 11 of 14. The Rams were 6 of 10 for 60%. Rebounding edge fell to the Maroons, 17 to 14. They had 6 offensive rebounds. The Rams had none. Turnover disadvantage belonged to nobody. Both teams had 7. As we take a look now at your individual scores, the Rams had 1 in double digits. That was Leonte Badger with a game-high 18. Tyrell Trimble had 7. Clay Payne with 4, as did Jaron Lydell. Trevor Flota had 3. Colton Metter had 2 to give the Rams 38. For the Maroons, Jarrett Jones led the way as they had 2 in double digits. He had 12. Jalen Owens had 10. Marquise Goodwin with 8. Michael Schmidt had a big 6 points late. Kendall Smith had 4, 2 in each half. DJ Owens had 3, and that's our final score. The Maroons 43, the Rams 38. Not much left to do here. We'll wish the Lady Rams good luck, of course, today as they take on the Nashville Hornets, coached by Wayne Hari. That'll be on the V today. I believe that's a 4 o'clock tip-off on V1047, our sister station, and online at V1047.com. So good luck to the Lady Rams today against the Hornets at the Mascoutah Tournament. Lady Rams got that big win yesterday, 60-54 final over Belleville East. Battle of Belleville between Mount Vernon and Belle Vegas this week. That said, not much left to do here. I have to give you your Community First Bank player of the game. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. With 5 locations in Jefferson County, a 7-month 0.77% APY CD special, free checking, free internet banking, and free debit cards tied to local schools, isn't now the perfect time to move your banking relationship to a local community bank? No gimmicks, just your neighbors and friends taking care of your banking needs.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game.
And welcome back to a somber CHS Arena, I guess you could call it. The Rams were up 5 at one point over Belleville West. West comes back to win 43-38. The Rams have St. Lawrence tomorrow in the consolation bracket at 10 o'clock. We'll be right here at 94.1 FM online at mywithersradio.com for that one. We hope you'll join us as the Rams look to try to get a consolation championship from this Centralia Holiday Tournament. Nothing left to do here, but your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game, and it is Leonte Badger with his 18 points. Started to pave the way for a Rams victory, but unfortunately the Rams come up just short. So Leonte Badger, congratulations. You are the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game, but who will be the Ram of the Week? Stay tuned to WMIX AM and FM and find out. That award, of course, is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. That'll do it for us here. Don't forget tomorrow morning, 9:45 pregame, 10 o'clock tip-off right here on WMIX FM, online at mywithersradio.com. And you can root on the Lady Rams as they take on Nashville at the Mascoutah Tournament, second-round championship bracket action. That'll be on our sister station, WNSB FM 104.7, V1047.com. Catch all of the action on the V as they bring you Lady Rams basketball against the Hornets from a Hornets perspective, mind you, but it's still Lady Rams basketball. So good luck to Jeff Lund and Lady Rams en route to Mascoutah. Rams fall here this afternoon, 43-38. That'll do it for us. For Jesse Clark back to the studio and everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball. I'm Chris Hugo. So long for now.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and watching worldwide on mywithersradio.com. Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Pantera Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Your home for news, sports, and today's hot country. We are the legendary WMIX.